What's going on, guys? It's Kai here and welcome to another video. Now I'm going to get straight to it. We're going to be talking about botting and having a full-time job or education, school or whatever you do at the same time. Now, a lot of you don't know, yes, I do YouTube as more of a hobby. I own a cook group where I teach people how to resell, and I also do bot myself. If you haven't seen my recent videos, I've been doing quite well botting, if I do like to say so myself. But a lot of you, what you don't know is I'm actually a full-time student. I say student, it's an apprenticeship where I'm working 40 plus hours a week. And yes, it sounds like a lot. However, people always say, I haven't got enough time to bot, I haven't got enough time to sneak resell. Well, trust me, you have. And in today's video, we'll be talking about how I schedule it, how I work around it, how I bot while also still being able to work, and also how I sneak and resell in general. Now, just a quick disclaimer for all of this, please, okay? Please prioritise your school. If you're younger, if you're in uni, if you're in college, if you're in school, if you have a full-time job, prioritise that, please, okay? This is more of a hobby for me, but please do. Your education comes first, so please beware of that. So in this video, we'll be talking basically about how to use your time efficiently, how to make the spare time you do have actually useful and you're actually doing something in that time instead of procrastinating and doing nothing. So number one is going to be plan your day, okay? I have enough time to do a YouTube video every 2 days. I have enough time to do my cook group. I have enough time to do my full-time apprenticeship, which requires a lot of work, self-study as well as on the job. So please, you do have enough time. It's just about scheduling around it. So me personally, I work 8 till 4 every single day, Monday to Friday, with some self-study needed as well. So yes, I work 8 till 4. Now, how do I fit this around botting? Yes, I miss out on a lot of jobs botting, okay? I cannot go through a single job. You just got to allow the fact you can't do that sometimes. Drops like mesh that happen at 3, 4 a.m, it's not good for my health. There's no point. However, drops like Foot Locker, where I can set up the night before, set it on a scheduled timer, forget about it. I can set up these, literally, I can set up in about 10 minutes now, and I can let it run at 8 a.m. while I'm still working and so on. I can go on my phone, on the Cyber app, and just stop and start my task whenever you want. Foot Locker is quite good. As much as people hate it, Foot Locker is very good. You don't need to change the SKU. You don't really need to be there to actually at your desk at that same time. You can just kind of let it run. So that is going to be tip number one, is planning your day out, okay? Giving yourself time to do things. Instead of that time where you're sitting on your phone for half an hour, quickly set up for the next day, even days in advance. You can do that, and it is definitely very possible. If you would like to join my cook group, we teach you everything you need to know about sneakers. We give you the resale information, all the raffles you need, hold or sell, investment information. We even give you a one-on-one call every single month to really give you that personalised help that no other cook group does. I myself will call you or one of our experienced staff members to help you scale up your reselling business, whether you're a beginner, whether you're a botter, whether you're experienced. We're giving you that next step which you need to progress and scale your reselling business. Tip number two is going to be, don't feel like you have to run for every single drop. There are other YouTubers out there, such as the Lucky Botter. He is obviously a bit older than me, however he has a full-time job as well, and he managed to bot a lot. And I remember seeing something in one of his videos saying that, guys, don't be scared if you have to miss a drop, okay? Spend some time with the family, or if you are working, you're working, okay? If you can't physically run, don't get upset about it. You gotta remember, your sneakers thing is more of a hobby and more for fun, okay? Yes, it's a bit lucrative here and there, however, your job should be your main priority. So yeah, tip number two is going to be, don't be sad that you're missing a couple drops here and there. I've missed many drops. Pick and choose your drops, that's what I tend to do, especially with Foot Locker. I can run a lot. Mesh, unfortunately, I just can't be there to do Mesh, for example, and ones like Offspring. I'm not sitting on my computer all day waiting for Offspring to drop and it lasts about 2 minutes. I just don't have the time. I can set up the night before, I can let it run, and be so on. Tip number three is going to be how to set up efficiently and well. All I'm going to say for this is a couple things. AYCD Toolbox, okay? This feature, this software is a lifesaver. I'm not even sponsored by them. This is just me giving credit where credit is due, okay? Loads of people do have AYCD, all the big botters, all the botters do have it. Essentially what this does is it has many different features, but one of the main features I actually use it for is because I run a lot of slots for the members. What I can do is I can create a Google form for people to fill out their information, so I can then obviously run the bot off their information, and I can literally convert it straight from the Google form straight into the bot, and I can set up my tasks as easy as that. I can put my tasks on a timer and I can actually forget about it. Now, another good thing about Cyber is its mobile app. I'll show you a little screenshot of it on the screen now. Essentially, you can stop and start your tasks through the app. Now, obviously, if you don't have cyber, this is different. However, you can actually run it through a server where you can get a remote control app from your phone to your computer, so you can stop and start tasks even if you are in college or so on. So you have your AOICD, you're doing slots, people are filling the information. It is simple as literally grabbing that, converting it, put it into your bot, getting your proxies, putting them in, and you're literally going to make your task. I'm not even joking, I can do this Footlocker setup in about 10 minutes. Now guys, the next tip I'm going to be talking about today is actually one that you will probably actually contradict myself on the first tip, but it is actually, don't be scared to make some mistakes, okay? Obviously, I'm not saying go spend some money on some brick shoes and lose loads of money. I'm not saying that, but what I'm going to say is with mistakes, you do learn a bit, okay? For example, I made loads of mistakes when I was starting out. However, obviously, don't make loads of mistakes. Be careful, think about what you're doing first. However, some shoes, yes, I've had shoes where I bought shoes, they've come in and they've bricked, and I feel down. I'm like, oh, I haven't made any money, it's the end of the world. But yeah, that happens with sneaker reselling, okay? You can always return them, get your money back, but what I'm saying is you will make mistakes, and that's part of the learning process. Same with any job, you learn from your mistakes, and just the whole general thing in life, you learn from it and you move on. Now, the two differences between people, the ones that take these mistakes and keep their head down, between the ones that take this mistake and think, right, well, I know this for next time, I know how to improve, I know how to make myself a better sneaker reseller, everything to do with it. I'm now going to take this mistake and I'm going to make it into doubling my money, and I'm going to adapt to, make more entries. Whether that mistake was buying the wrong pair of shoes, right, well, I'm going to get myself looking to make sure that this shoe is going to be profitable. Whether that's a mistake such as, oh, I didn't double box my shoes, I shipped them off to StockX and they sent it back. Well, you've learned that lesson to bubble wrap your shoes, double box them and ship off. You just learn from your mistakes. I made them when I started, you will make them as well, but just don't let them dishearten you. As I said, the two differences to people are the ones that quit reselling within a month and the ones that make it reselling. And I say make it, obviously everyone can make it reselling, but what I'm saying is the ones that stand out the most. The ones that stand out the most are the most unique, they make their money, and obviously are more successful with it. So keep hard working and keep going for it, especially if you're young and you're in school. You've really not got loads to do, you've got a bit of spare time here and there. Go to JD, go to these sites, go have a look in shops, go for these drops on sneakers. There's no harm doing it, and you'll learn along the way. And especially when you become older, say capital at the moment isn't the best for you as a younger kid, which I do completely understand. When you're older and you have that knowledge, you earn a bit more of what I like to say adult money, you'll be balling, you'll be ready to go for sneaker reselling fully. A tip I'm actually going to add on for you guys is actually a bit of a different one, but it's also grow your social medias, okay? Try and avoid selling StockX and Go here and there, just because of the pure fact, if you can grow your Instagram, you can grow your Depop's, your Facebooks, your even YouTube channels, your socials, this will help you in the long run, and trust me, it does really help you. And yes, you might be, not making as much money as if you were to sell on StockX, but trust me, in the long run, it is definitely worth it. Growing your socials will help you not only money-wise, but it'll also help you more in general with just reselling shoes. But apart from that, that's actually going to be the end of the video. It's quite a short video for you guys. If you would like to join my cook group, top link is in the description. This is not a video to plug my cook group at all, before I get haters in the comments saying it was. Joining a cook group is one of the biggest things I can give you as a starter. I get so many messages on Instagram, which I do try and answer all for you guys. However, the main ones is the answers I give you will just be get yourself into a cook group. Whether that's mine, whether that's someone else's, that's where you're going to learn, and that's how you're going to do it. Apart from that, guys, I did hope you guys did enjoy the video, a bit of a different one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck in all your releases, and good night.